Intelexx here, and welcome to Intelexx, a place for entrepreneurs podcast, the podcast for Intelexx Artrepreneur Agency, the Indeed for Artists. And just like that, season 3 is a wrap. If you want to catch up on all of our seasons, make sure to check us out on Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, and so much more, because we have had so many amazing episodes, so many amazing entrepreneurs, so much advice on different books you can read, different influential people that you can look up, resources, and so much more. If you are interested in becoming a part of our podcast as a feature, definitely connect with us, because we have so much in store for you. So sit back, relax, and tune in to today's episode. All right, so welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Intelexx, a place for entrepreneurs podcast. We are in season 4, and this is our 4th episode. Shout out to everyone who's been rocking out with us so far. So I would like to introduce our entrepreneur spotlight, which is Ronnie Fit. So for those of you who don't know who he is a physical trainer, a philanthropist, has his own business, does so much, but we're going to get into all of that today. So everyone help me to welcome Ronnie Fit to our platform. Thank you so much for taking the time out to be here today.
Yes, thank you for having me. It's definitely an honor to be on there. My first time ever doing anything like this. So, I'm definitely excited.
Yes. Shout out to the first time, okay? Right here at Intelexx. So Tell us, so, you are a fitness trainer. So tell us how you got started on that journey.
Oh, yeah. So it all started out, just with myself. You know what I mean? Pretty much, I was on and off the last 10 years. Well, a few years before this last decade, I was on and off with my health. Pretty much wasn't consistent in the gym, wasn't consistent with my diet and my nutrition. So it got to a point in my life after my daughter was born a few years ago that I was actually tired of being who I was, being inconsistent, being unhealthy, tired of the roles on my side. I know, a lot of people are tired of that. So, got to a point where I started getting serious and working on myself, changing my diet, started doing research and just a lot of practice with, my everyday health. Then it got to a point where there's a guy that before I started becoming a personal trainer, there was somebody there who actually asked me, like, I see you get good results, what do you do? So, I just gave him some tips, gave him some advice, but I guess it wasn't working out for himself. So he asked me to train him. And he so happened to have, he had a stroke. I forgot like the time period like he had it when he came back, but he was all messed up. He said, I need some help. I'm down bad. So just out the kindness of my heart, I gave him some exercises, gave him some routines, every day. By the way, I worked overnight at the time, so I would stay in the gym and coach him, throughout the morning after my long shifts and stuff. So after like a few months, he started seeing some good progress. Started seeing some real good results. He didn't need his walker anymore. He was able to hold himself up and keep himself balanced. He got his strength back. And pretty much, when other people started noticing, then he was like, wow, like you came a long way. Like, you know what I mean? They seen his change. They seen his growth from when he had the stroke, when he was on the cane. And, a few months later, he's like his old self again. So people was like, you're really good at this. You should be, consider becoming a personal trainer. So at that moment, I was like, I don't know. But then more people kept asking for help. And I'm like, you know what? I really enjoy this. And that's when I started pursuing that.
How long would you say it took you to get on a consistent schedule as far as your training regimen? Like before you started becoming a trainer to other people, how long did it take for you to get to that point?
As far as like my nutrition and just my routine, exercise routine?
Yeah.
Okay. think around 2018 to 2019. So it's funny short story. I actually started off getting serious because I got out of a long-term relationship, and I'm like, I'm gonna get ass. I'm gonna look better than I ever had before. She gonna regret, she gonna regret leaving out on me. I'm like, all right, that's it, abs. So I was serious. So I would say about a full year after that breakup, after the relationship, to the point where I didn't even care about the abs no more. I'm like, man, this don't feel good. I like where I'm going with this stuff. Let me focus on just overall being better and feeling better.
Right. That pain pushed you into your purpose.
Yeah, for sure.
You never know. Okay, so when did you feel confident enough to start actually getting clients?
Okay, pretty much around I'm not gonna say right after the time I helped the one guy that had the stroke. I would say there was another woman named Drea where we were just good friends in the gym, and pretty much it got to the point where she was like, I'm not seeing a result, so I'm like, well, just work out with me. So I would just give her the workouts that I did that got me results. And I remember this is around her birthday when she's like, I really need to get these a summer body, the beach body. So I'm like, all right, well, just do this. This helps me burn fat and get abs with the quickness. So we'll try this little routine for the next couple of weeks. And I'll tell you, when she did it, she ended up getting some abs a little bit. She ended up losing a little bit of fat around her waist. And when she saw that, she took a picture when she was in her bikini and sent it to me. She's like, look, I have abs now. And that's when I knew oh, okay, I can really be a personal trainer.
I can really do this.
Right. So around that time, I'm like, okay, maybe I should continue looking into this.
Now, prior to becoming a personal trainer, were there any other career choices that you had in mind or that you wanted to do before this?
Yeah. So before I even considered being a personal trainer, I want to say 3 years to 24. So matter of fact, since I was a kid up until might as well say 2018, maybe a little before that, I was actually into the dog industry, pet sitting industry, and I ended up becoming a certified dog trainer beforehand. So I was training dogs and stuff like that. I was working in that industry for years.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you were still a trainer.
Yeah.
You just moved it over to the other side. I know that's right.
Exactly.
So I know, when it comes to working out, that that's a part of the job. But if you're not eating the right things, it really stunts your progress. So what have you done personally to change your diet so that you can see more results?
So the first major thing, I changed my diet quite a few times, but the first major thing was I laid off the carbs. I'm not saying carbs is a bad thing, because it's just like anything, everything is good with moderation. But one thing I did when I did research on was low carb diets and high protein diets. It was a lot of what bodybuilders did. Who I wanted to be a bodybuilder when I first started, so I was trying to get the big arms, the big chest, the big back, and pretty much I studied how they ate and what they did. So low carbs, high protein, so that we can get rid of all the body fat and I get bigger muscles and stuff like that. That was what I did at first. And then eventually over the last 6-7 years, I became a vegetarian. And that's what helped me allow pretty much to control my waistline all year round. I didn't have to worry about getting a big old belly and stuff like that. That really helped me take my results to the next level.
Okay, that's good. So apart from what you do, so where can people find you? How can they get you as their trainer? What's your business? We want to know all the deets.
Okay. So I'm currently working out of the Planet Fitness Mayfair location gym in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I do work there full time, so that's one way of getting in contact with me if you come to the gym physically. Now I do have online programs as well. That's another option that you have where I have an app called, well, not an app, but I have a program that I can use called Trainerize. And pretty much through Trainerize, um, you can get like selective, workout programs, meal plans, and stuff like that. And through there, you will be able to, in a way, you'll be able to, go through a library, like a catalog of different exercises, watch the videos, if just in case you need any kind of guidance as far as that, if you don't know like exercises by names, and then you'll just follow that regimen. And the same thing with the meal plan. So, you will just, contact me through my social media, which is Ronnie Fit 215, and then we would, just set you up on that. Another thing that I have as far as business is I'm also a distributor for Herbalife Nutrition. So pretty much for Herbalife, I would use all cellular nutrition products, and pretty much, you can get any kind of result with, like say, for example, tabs, which it comes to like vitamins. It comes down to, we got nutrition shakes, energy teas that help you lose weight. So it's many different ways you can, get a result with me. That's why I like the name Ronnie Fit, Ronnie Results, because I'm always about results, and I'm always trying to find a way to get you to your result and to your end game.
That's right. Now, he's also my trainer, so I know he's been getting me right. So for those of y'all that have not joined on this journey, whether it's at Planet Fitness, another gym membership, going outside, doing something, just do something, right? Now, how long have you been a part of Herbalife? How did that get started for you?
So actually this month, at the end of this month, makes 2 years. Nice. So pretty much I got started with it because I knew like two family members that was actually doing a bit. One was doing it a little longer than the other, but I always seen like the journey that she was going through since the beginning. And to seeing her results, seeing the people that she was associated with, and seeing their results, like I always saw it in the back of my mind. But at the time, I was busy in the dog industry, the pet sitting industry, and stuff like that. So at the time, like I loved exercising, but I didn't really pay any mind because I was always focused on my goal. And then fast forward, 10 years, a little less than 8 years down the line, that's when I got on my mission and got serious with it. And that's when my other cousin that I think you met him, Brad Jigfit. That's when he came around and started, kind of like trying to bring it into my focus. And that's when I was really into my journey, my fitness journey. So I saw that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get to it. So literally a whole year later, I kept stringing them along. Like, I'm going to get to it. And then unfortunately, it took for me getting into a car accident because I was so distracted with other things. It took a car accident one night. Like, matter of fact, like 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 days ago, I got into a crazy car accident that pretty much the car was a distraction itself. And I don't know what it was about that car accident, but it's made me like snap out of him. Like, you know what? I need to get focused. I need to get in line with what I really want. And I said, I want to be, a transformation coach. I want to be a personal trainer. And I kept pushing it to the side. So I guess in a way that was divine timing for me to get in alignment with what I'm doing now.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. So what was it about the accident that made you think like, I need to get my life together right now? Like, was it like really bad? Could you have passed away from it?
Yeah, I definitely could have passed away from it. I was like, don't get me wrong, I was definitely on, personal development, and I was definitely into like working on myself, but it was still like I was still distracted by the external world, if that makes sense. In a way, me having a car was just like, let me go to this function, let me go to that function, let me just be out and about instead of just like, let me chill out for once, let me stay at home and do my research, let me work on something that's going to help me be productive and work towards my goal. So that taken away, it helped me stay focused.
Right. Now, as far as like the training classes, I know you host a lot of them, but for those that are looking to be a part of group classes, what days and times do you do that?
Okay. So as of right now, if you are a morning person, I do host 8 a.m. morning sessions, Monday through Friday. Except for actually Tuesday through Friday, because Monday's usually 9 a.m. But yeah, those are the morning sessions. Those are roughly about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops. And then for my night people, you might be at work during the morning times, or you have whatever you got going on during the day. I have evening classes around 7 p.m. on Tuesday and Wednesday. My fit camps, they are like not the same as the morning classes, because morning classes are like more weight involved, strength training, but the evening classes are like cardio, body weight conditioning and stuff like that. And then Saturday I have one class on the weekend at 11 a.m. So those are usually like 3 times in the month, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, or every Tuesday and Wednesday, unless I specify otherwise.
Yeah, so you heard it here. Ain't no reason not to be up in there getting some workout. What books have you read that have helped to shape your mentality around fitness?
Around fitness.
And life.
Okay. Honestly, I can't recall, like I've read books about fitness, but it's always been just personal development in general, like the books Think and Grow Rich. What's that? 48 Powers of Law. What else? Outwitting the Devil, which is my personal favorite, by Napoleon Hill. Like I had to read that like a few times, because that was honestly talking to me just about the main thing was called drifting. Pretty much when you get distracted and you're not putting your focus on what you need to be focused on. So that one really touched home, and that kind of just brought me back to the car accident, and before then what I was really doing. So Outwitting the Devil. What else? I think it's called The Power of Thinking Big. There's a few other books, but those are like the ones I can think off the top of my head.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm a book person, so I like to hear what other people read. Mm-hmm. All right. So what advice would you give to others who might be struggling on their health journey? And what advice would you give to those who have started their fitness training or becoming a fitness trainer? What advice would you give to them?
All right. That's a good question, actually. So, first question, you said, what advice would I give to somebody that's struggling in their journey? Okay. So right now, I would say, if you have like a specific, body weight goal for example, mine was to lose, body fat, lower my body fat percentage, and put on some muscle. I would say find what I call a reference body. Now with a reference body, I would say like that could be anyone from like an actor, an athlete, a model, Instagram or social media influencer in general. I would say, study those people, and, if possible, ask them like what their routines are and stuff like that. And, literally take a picture or just, study and observe their body and see what it is that it will help, how they can help your journey, and pretty much get you to the next level as far as your results. That's something that worked, a lot for me. I followed a lot of, fitness influencers, and as I was saying earlier, bodybuilders. So that's what helped me get to the next level when I got stuck. Now, as far as trainers, one shoe size definitely don't fit all on this, but I would say one thing you should work on is your personality. Like if you're trying to become a personal trainer, like anybody can get you results. Don't get me wrong. Like I know a lot of people that trains and stuff like that, but your personality is what's going to be the number one thing that helping and attracting a lot of people. You can be a great coach, but with a crappy attitude or just crappy personality, and nobody wants to be around you. So that's the main thing that stuck with me the most when I learned about just being in business as a personal trainer or as a coach in general. So just have good energy, make it fun, learn how to have fun with what you do, and just be committed to your work and to your job, to your career. Just be committed, and people will show up regardless because of your energy and who you are and how you just present yourself every day.
That's a good point, because some people act unapproachable and they're supposed to be training people. It's like, do you want to be here? So
Right.
that's a great point, to have a good personality, a welcoming spirit when you bringing people onto your what you got going on. So that's a great point. What would you say is the least rewarding and most rewarding part of being an entrepreneur?
I'm gonna go with the least rewarding first. So the least rewarding is there's a lot of sacrifice when it comes to it. Uh, you know, you sacrifice a lot of time, so you might not be as present with family, friends as you would like to be. That's the number one thing for me, because I have a daughter. So there's times where I can't really do certain things with her because I have to focus on just working and building the business and building the brand. So that's tough at times, but it's just important to make sure you speak to your loved ones and share with them and help them understand the best you can. Like, hey, this is what I got going on, and try to include them with things if possible. And anything else, I know that's really not really rewarding. Sleep. You lose a lot of sleep. A lot of sleep. I'm sure you could tell them about that, right, Lex?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So sleep is definitely one of the things that goes with your social life. So with things that's rewarding, let's see. Well, it's doing what you enjoy every day. Unless you're in a line of work that you don't enjoy, then I would suggest you reconsider what you're doing.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoy what I do, so I find that really rewarding. I enjoy being a creative, being able to express myself in my own way. Just overall following my vision. It helps me, be at peace. It helps me, just feel free in a way, if that makes sense.
It's like your heaven, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Exactly.
good. Now, I know you said that you don't really have time like you want to with your daughter. Do you incorporate her with like meal prepping or doing workouts together? Like, how do you make up for the time when you're not really able to be as present as you want to be?
Oh man. Yeah, I do. It's fortunate for her, but unfortunate for her at the same time, because I'm an early person. So when I get up in the morning and do my workouts on the weekends, when she tries to sleep in, no, you gotta get up too, baby girl. I'm sorry, you gotta get this money. So,
Appreciate it later.
she will. But right now, she like, Dad, I don't want to get up. I'm trying to sleep. And no, we gotta get up and get this work. Come on. But I tried to incorporate her with my meal plans and stuff like that. I actually bring her to when I had my other fit camps at another location at Wave Nutrition. I used to bring her there with me, and I'm like, come on, you gotta come down here and get this workout with us. But it was cool though, because at one point she got influenced by me and Brad, and she's like, I want to be a coach too.
Oh, that's good. Is she still on that same wave right now?
It comes and goes. It comes and goes. But
Right.
I just gotta be consistent with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do you do to wind down? Like when you're not doing anything fitness related, what do you do to kind of take the edge off?
So my main thing is like I give away a lot of energy, and I give away a lot of like just we call that I can't think of the word right now, but just to give you something, I use a lot of emotions towards what I do, emotional practice. So I have to like come home and like either just be to myself for a little while, kind of like just watch videos or something that I enjoy. I'm actually a huge gamer. I used to be a huge gamer. I'm not so much anymore, but I've tried to play my PlayStation, my Xbox and stuff, try to get some me time in. Times when I'm with my daughter, I try to just hang out with her. So those are like the main things, around family or just, gaming or watching something that I enjoy. That's my main thing.
Okay, so before we get into the rest of the interview, just a quick break. So for anybody who is interested in being a part of the intellectual community, if you need any assistance with anything, Go to Intelexx.com. Get a free consultation. We have so much going on. Subscribe to our email list, our YouTube channel, and download our app, the Artrepreneurs Hub, which is in the Mighty Networks. If you go to your app or Play Store, click on that link, create your account, and download our app. We are right there. We do have member fees, and if you are a member and you're already paying your monthly subscription, you have all inclusive access to our app. So definitely download that so we can connect with you and connect you with other artists and entrepreneurs like Ronnie Fit here. All right, so don't sleep on the connections. We have so many people, so many resources. So let's connect. All right, so before we close out, we do a portion of the show, which is one of my favorite parts, which is called our gem drop, where you drop some gems for others to pick up later. And since you are our feature for today, what will your gem drop be for us?
Oh man, the pressure is on. Shoot. Oh man, I would have had something ready. Dang. Gem drop. Gratitude is the simple things that we overlook in life, and that's just expressing gratitude every day. We can think we have something bad, but somebody always has it way worse. So I always try to express gratitude every day, and just be thankful for the situation and the circumstances that I have on my plate and in my hand and my possession in front of me. So yeah, gratitude, that will definitely help and reflect on your attitude, because if you express gratitude every day, you're just gonna be at peace with yourself. And that's something I learned, especially these last couple of years. So gratitude.
Definitely. Yes. That mindset definitely helps, because how you think, your perception is your reality, even if it's not real reality. So definitely having an attitude of gratitude will help you go farther, especially if you're in situations where you don't necessarily want to be there, and having that mentality like, I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna have a positive attitude, I'm grateful for where I'm at, as opposed to it going left real quick. Now, how can people follow you? I know you mentioned your Instagram page. Do you have any other avenues of connecting with others?
Yeah, I do. Pretty much all my social handles is Ronnie Fit 215. So that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I don't have a Twitter. I don't really have a need for Twitter, but maybe I should. And then I do have a YouTube channel that I do need to update, and everything is Ronnie Fit 215. But yeah, as far as the most part, like, you want to contact me immediately, you can just find me Ronnie Fit 215 on, like I was saying, all the social media platforms, where you can pretty much find out about my fit camps. You can find out about just the herbal nutrition. You can find out about just online training. Everything that was mentioned in the interview, you can find out. And also Planet Fitness, if you're in Philly, Planet Fitness in Mayfair on Frankfurt Avenue. Definitely come by. I'm there Monday through Friday, and the times vary each day, but definitely you can call up there if you need to, or just pop up in there and they'll give you my schedule. So I'm not hard to find. I'm not. I promise.
All right, you've heard it here, intellectuals. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you for stopping by. We hope to see you back here again for another interview. All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great night and an awesome rest of your week.
Peace.
Intelexx here, and welcome to Intelexx, a place for entrepreneurs podcast, the podcast for Intelexx Artrepreneur Agency, the Indeed for Artists. Thank you so much for tuning into season 4's 4th episode of Intelexx, a place for entrepreneurs. Stay tuned, because our next episode, you are in for a treat, okay? If you are interested in becoming a part of our podcast as a feature, definitely connect with us, because we have so much in store for you. If you want to be a part of the intellectual community, check us out. We have so much going on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and everywhere in between. And we even got our own app, okay? So that we can best serve you. All right, we thank you so much for being a part of our vision. You know, we appreciate you. This place would not be the same if it wasn't for you. And we wouldn't be here without all of our amazing subscribers and supporters. Don't forget to sign up for the talent show every month, and someone always leaves with a prize. And don't forget to take advantage of all of our special offers, our events, our merch, our resources, our referrals, because we are here to serve you, okay? And thank you for the love. Until next time. All right, so we are back. So before we close out, we have started something new this season, which is our giveaways. And so this month's giveaway is going to an amazing supporter, someone who's been rocking out with us for months and months and months, and that is Miss Marianne. Congratulations, Marianne. You will get your gift soon. We appreciate you for all of your love and support that you show us each and every month. All right. Till next time, have a great night, everyone.